If you don't avoid these 4 habits in your 20s, you may regret it by the time you turn 30. A significant number of people in their 30s wish they could go back in time and change their younger years. When you're young, you always feel like you're killing the game, but in reality, you unknowingly develop some habits that lead to regret later on. The 4 habits exposed in this video are among the top ones that lead to regret. So, without further ado, let's start with number 4. Imagine realizing this in your 30s, that you've spent your entire 20s living paycheck to paycheck, with nothing to show for your decade of hard work, but a pile of debt and a shrinking savings account. What happened to the dreams you had of financial freedom, of traveling the world, of owning a home? Many people in their 30s wish if they had been more financially responsible in their 20s and didn't waste their money on things that don't even matter anymore. Learning to handle your finances wisely can set you up for a more secure future. Start prioritizing long-term security over short-term pleasure. Number 3, do you struggle to say no and often feel overburdened by others' demands? Not setting boundaries can lead to burnout, especially in your 20s when you're trying to prove yourself. Imagine reaching your 30s exhausted and frustrated because you spent your younger years trying to please everyone else. Many people think saying no sounds rude, but it's actually an act of self-respect. Saying no involves being honest about your limits and communicating them effectively, which is essential for prioritizing your own well-being. By the way, this habit is commonly found in people pleasers. If you're unsure whether you're a people pleaser, we've already discussed some telltale signs in one of our previous videos. We'll provide the video link for you in the description below. Number 2, the company you keep in your 20s shapes the person you become later in life. Imagine reaching your 30s and realizing you wasted years on people who didn't support or uplift you. Negative relationships can have a profound impact on your life, especially in your 20s when you're still figuring out who you are and what you want. These relationships often drain your energy, put down your dreams, or make you feel small. By making conscious choices about who you spend your time with, you can surround yourself with positive, encouraging individuals who inspire you to be your best self. Number 1, imagine you're in your 30s and looking back at all the chances you didn't take, wondering what could have been if you had just been a little braver. Many people avoid taking risks because they're terrified of failing. This leads to a life stagnated in a comfort zone, with its biggest example being relying solely on a 9-to-5 job and not investing in any business. This fear of failure leads to a stagnant life. The reality is, failure is not the opposite of success, it's a part of it. Playing it safe and avoiding risks may feel comfortable now, but it's a path to regret in your 30s. By the way, did you know that you might not always realize you're stagnated in your comfort zone until it's too late? But don't worry, there are some signs that can help you before it's too late, and we've discussed those signs in this video.